So, the relationship that I'm going to be talking about is my best friend Nikki. Um, our relationship started whenever we were, I think it was about 7, and we were next door neighbors, and we also went to the same grade school. So, not only would we spend all day together at school, but then we'd also go home and spend all day together there. So, she's basically kind of my sister. So that was the start of our friendship. I tell her everything. She's first person I go to for advice. Basically, I can trust her through anything. We have gone to separate colleges, so our friendship has kind of changed a little bit there, but we still keep in touch with each other almost every day, and it hasn't really impacted us all that much. As far as the dialectal tensions go, autonomy versus connection, I think that autonomy definitely fits the both of us, um, being that just because we're apart. I'm in Kirksville and she goes to a college in Springfield, so we can't really be together. But we do text each other almost every day, so we keep in touch. For predictability versus novelty, I think we're both pretty predictable in our friendship. We kind of know what to expect, what not to expect. There's not really much that's still the novelty portion of our friendship. And then openness versus closedness. I think she's definitely very open. I am just generally more of a closed off person. But of course, to her, I'm open for the most part. But I feel like being apart has really impacted just how often we are able to communicate with each other, but it's just not in person. Um, so my primary conflict style is accommodating, and my secondary is avoiding. That's pretty accurate. So I think that we have a symmetrical relationship, being that, I mean, we both kind of give and take. Yeah. So whenever I have conflict with her, I typically use my secondary style, which is avoiding, just because I don't like to take the time and actually have conflict. Um, I just don't like that getting in the way of our friendship, and most of the stuff that would be conflict for us is just little deals that don't really matter in the long run. So, of all the stages, I think that our friendship is definitely, I guess, at the intimate stage. Um, I can trust her with anything, and we can rely on each other for anything. We're the first person we go to if we have a problem. Just for everything. So, she's really my best friend, and that's the relationship that I wanted to talk about.